Good morning, friends. Happy Monday. Hope you had a great weekend and hope you had a good Mother's Day and spoiled your mamas yesterday. Today is Monday, May 11th, and we've got quite a few things to go over for today. I'm going to tell you really quick that this week is your last week of assignments, last week of graded assignments. So you got to make sure that you work hard and do everything to finish off right. Okay, so for our virtual summer countdown, today is Marvel Monday. Dress up like your favorite superhero, even if you just have a superhero t-shirt, and post a picture on the discussion. For social studies today, we're moving on now to social studies. We just wrapped up science. So social studies, you're going to watch the lesson on natural resources. And then you have a discussion topic where you're going to actually go around your house. It's like a natural resources scavenger hunt. Find some natural resources around your house and post what you found. Okay, so make sure you watch the lesson first. Then we're moving on to reading. This is going to be your last reading grade of third grade, and it's a test grade, okay? So this is like a big thing, and you have the whole week. It's going to be due on Thursday to work on it. So step one, you're going to watch the lesson, and it's going to introduce your book project. So it's one last project you have to do, and I think you're going to really like it. The project is making a movie poster. All right, so you can choose either a fiction book or a nonfiction book. So if you look here, if you choose fiction, you're going to click here and look at all the requirements. What do you have to do? If you're going to choose a nonfiction book, you're going to click here, and what do you have to have on that poster? Then if you look over here, there are some examples of some movie posters. So you see Miss Bell's example from the lesson, and you see just some other movie posters that you've maybe seen with other books that have become movies, okay? Step two is going to be really important. You're going to go on Epic, and you're going to do your stamina reading today. Kind of weird that we're doing it on a Monday, but you're going to do your stamina reading, and you're going to go ahead and choose what book you're going to be using for your movie poster. So go on Epic. There's lots and lots of choices. Most of you have already been on there. If you haven't, just click here. It'll take you to the link. The class code is GID6060, and you just find your name, and voila, you're in there, and you got books to choose from. So there's plenty of fiction, plenty of nonfiction books. Try to pick one that you haven't done for anything. Nothing for your writing choice board, nothing. Choose a new book. So you've got 30 minutes to read and choose what book you're going to be using for your movie poster. Your last step is going to be to tell Ms. Hollum what book did you choose to read today and use for your movie poster. So go ahead and decide which book you're going to use. You can even tell me why you chose that book. But step three is going to be to tell me what book you're going to be doing. All right, and that's all you have for today. Now you're going to have the whole week. It's going to be like little baby steps to work on to be finishing the poster by Thursday. So all you have to do today is choose a book, read your 30 minutes on Epic, and tell Ms. Hollum what book you're reading. All right, and last, for math, we're going back to two-step word problems. That's something we learned in the beginning of the school year, but it's been just a tricky standard, so we're kind of going back to review it one more time before you guys start fourth grade next year. You're going to do this warm-up, and this is going to be a Padlet. So I'm going to show you how to do this really quick. This is going to get your math brains working, right? Your math brain warm-up. And it's a Padlet, so super cool. It's just a kind of different way than just doing a discussion. And I've got an actual example that you're going to be able to use. Let's see if my computer can stop being slow for just a second. So if you look up here in the directions, it says double-click anywhere on Padlet, type your name in the title, and create a one and two-step word problem for the solution. So on the Padlet, it's going to tell you an answer. And it's going to be up to you to try to come up with a word problem. Okay, so it says this is the solution 16. So the answer is 16. You have to try to come up with a word problem where the answer is going to be 16. And then, like the directions said, try to create a one-step and a two-step. So if you look here, Ms. Hollum created one already as an example. You would just go and double-click anywhere, right? So let's just say I decided to double-click there. In the title, you're going to type your name. And then for write something, you're going to type your word problem. And then once you're done, it'll stay up on there, okay? So I didn't type anything, that's why mine went away. Or you can even click this plus sign and double click anywhere. So I can't wait to see, and we'll get to see all the different word problems you came up with. Remember, the answer has to equal 16. You can't copy mine though. Try to come up with a different one. All right, so that's your math brain warm up for the day. Then you're going to watch the lesson on two-step word problem. I went back to how we were doing it before. Lots of friends were not doing it the correct way last week. I thought that would be a little bit easier for you guys, but we're just going back to your list. So you're doing your math brain warm up. Then you are going to watch the lesson on how to use estimation strategies to solve two-step word problems, okay? That's like when you're like kind of guessing the closest answer and doing those two-step word problems. When you're done, you're going to practice solving two-step word problems by using this website. It's called the Math Playground Thinking Blocks. So if you click there, I'm going to click on this one more time really quick too, just so you guys can see what the website looks like. It's going to give you directions on how to choose the practice. So it says click here. When you click here, that's going to take you to the link, and you're going to just follow these directions. You can do thinking blocks addition or thinking blocks multiplication, but you've got to pick the two-step problems. So it's either going to be the compare two steps or change two steps for addition, or the two operations for multiplication. So this is going to be your practice today. It's not going to be a math discussion, but you still need to make sure that you do it as practice. All right, once you're done doing that for about 20-30 minutes, then you are all done for the day, boys and girls. Please email me or leave me a message on the discussion post if you need any kind of help. Make sure, remember, like I said in the beginning of my message, this is your last week. Work hard, make it count. All right, have a wonderful Monday.